Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the May 13th, 2021 meeting of the Penfield Planning Board. We'll begin the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thanks everybody for coming. Thanks everyone at home for tuning in. Lori, would you please call the roll?
Sure. Hetzke.
Hetzke here.
Bastian.
Bastian here.
Knauer.
Knauer here.
Tidings.
Tidings here.
Sangster.
Here.
O'Connor.
O'Connor here.
Cometh.
Cometh here.
Gray. Here.
Okay.
Yeah, Pete's not here.
What?
Pete.
Pete? Pete's not here yet?
Don't think so.
Okay. So we will count him as not here yet for the moment. Yeah.
We'll
Exactly.
refer everything to him.
Okay, we have minutes from the April 22nd work session. Hopefully everyone's had an opportunity to review them.
I'll make the motion to approve.
I will
Tidings.
second.
Sorry.
So motion by Tidings, second by Knauer.
Hetzke.
Hetzke, aye.
Bastian.
Bastian, aye.
Knauer.
Knauer, aye.
Tidings.
Tidings, aye.
All right, Doug, you want to,
Can you move your mic in front of you, please?
who?
Bill.
Me?
Bill.
Bill?
Got it.
Okay. We
All
had
right.
Command Central downstairs. So why don't you start going through the agenda items?
All right, we'll start with our first tabled application, 1787 and 1801 Fairport 9 Mile Point Road, the Pathstone mixed-use development. It's before you guys.
I need to stop you for a second.
Okay.
I forgot to read our little disclaimer here. Due to the public health and safety concerns related to COVID-19, this meeting is being conducted remotely pursuant to the governor's executive orders, including Executive Order 202.1, which suspended certain provisions of the open meetings law. Meeting is being video recorded and being broadcast live on the Town of Penfield's website, www.penfield.org, and on the Town of Penfield's Government Access Channel number 1303. I believe it's also being simulcast on a number of different streaming platforms like Roku and Facebook and
Apple TV.
Apple TV and those types of things. So the meeting will also be later transcribed. That said, you're a go.
Okay. So the Pathstone mixed-use development, it was a sketch plan before you guys at the April 9th public hearing. I've taken the last couple of meetings and work sessions to go through and have some discussion on it. At this time, staff has drafted a sketch letter for your review. I hope you guys had a chance to review it. We did put it in your drop. Please let me know if you have any questions. I know we don't have Peter Vars here on with us tonight. He was unable to make it.
Okay. It's duly noted on that one. I'm good with the letter. I mean, there
Okay.
might be a couple little, not really even typos, just changes of tense of words and that sort of thing. But
Okay.
otherwise, I'm good. I don't know if
Yeah,
everybody.
I read through it. I think it captured what we talked about tonight over the hearing. The parking lot, shopping center type, the pedestrian walkway, and then there was one other comment, but, yeah, I'm good with it.
Okay. If you guys are okay with it?
You guys,
I
any
am.
comments?
I'm all set.
I'm good with it. Yeah.
Okay. You want to move to send the letter?
I'll move to send the letter.
Got a
I will
second?
second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Bastian and Knauer.
Hetzke.
Hetzke, aye.
Bastian.
Bastian, aye.
Knauer.
Knauer, aye.
Tidings.
Tidings, aye.
All right. So we have our counselor. Welcome. In person.
Good to be here.
Haven't seen this guy in over a year.
I've been one day maybe in person.
Not our meetings, maybe more important people you've been to in person, but not us. Okay,
Newest one. Yep.
let's keep her going.
All right, next tabled application, 2070 Empire Boulevard, urgent care facility. Since we last met, they sent revised plans on May 4th, as well as we sent it off to our landscape consultant for his review of the proposed landscaping. Staff has been reviewing that submission. Today, we were sent an updated and revised site plan. The major change in this site plan is their client asked for a little bit more of a delineation for the entry and for access from the parking spaces against the building to have a little bit easier time pulling out. So they did widen out the parking area along the southwest corner of the property. It did increase the parking 2 spaces to 95. It's still down 3 from the original 98 that is currently on site, but a little higher than the 93 that was on the last site plan. So there's a little bit more pavement. Unfortunately, I don't know, the site data wasn't updated on the site plan, so I don't know. I know they're within their green space requirement because it met it at its current paved area, but it does increase the pavement from what we saw at the last meeting.
Okay. I mean, I can see that it appears that it makes it simpler for a car that's parked, especially in the handicap spaces, if they're nose in and they need to back out. This gives them a little bit more breathing room than the last site plan. And maybe that's a big reason why they decided to do that, but anybody have any issues with this, comments?
I'm all set.
The landscape consultant did suggest some additional plantings along the frontage on Empire Boulevard. They did show in the latest revision additional plantings around the freestanding sign on the south side of the entrance. But he was hoping that there'd be a little bit more buffering along, whether it's shrubs or just some form of, arborvitae or something like that, along the Empire Boulevard frontage, just for a little bit of a break in the parking scene.
Mm-hmm. So, how's it?
Did he ask for more trees in that
Just
area?
additional landscape. He generalized as
Okay.
additional landscaping.
Okay.
He requested to see additional lands, because it is, when it was the previous site plan, it was a very large lawn, just open lawn area.
Right.
He was hoping to see something in there to break it up, the parking, between the parking and Empire Boulevard.
How's everybody feel about that?
I'm good with that. Anybody is Paul, if he's got a problem with it.
Yeah, I guess we could ask him. Paul, can you put some trees or plants in that space?
Yeah, I don't have any issue doing some low ground cover type stuff. I think you guys are pretty familiar and comfortable with how we generally landscape our properties. We want it to be aesthetically pleasing. I was resistant in putting trees just because we want to maintain visibility. Obviously, that's paramount to the tenant. But, if we want to expand some low landscaping just to give it a little better curb appeal, I have no problem with that.
Okay.
Did you see his recommendations, Paul? Did he?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. We forwarded on the landscape memo to the applicant.
Okay.
It was pretty generic,
Yeah.
they just said they'd like to see some landscaping. So if the board's comfortable us working with staff, we can come up with something that's reasonable.
That's okay with me. Are you guys good with that?
I'm good with that.
Okay.
So we do have a completed Part 2 EAF and a draft approval resolution for your consideration. It was part of your drop.
Yeah, so this is
Mine.
yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll move to approve the EAF.
I'll second.
Hetzke,
Hetzke, aye.
Bastian,
Bastian, aye.
Canower,
Canower, aye.
Tidings.
Tidings, aye.
All right, resolution?
And I will move to approve the resolution.
Yeah, with this new site plan and
Right.
maybe working with staff for
Right.
landscaping.
Just kind of
Yeah.
the little details we talked about, yeah.
I'll second. Bastian?
Hetzke,
Hetzke, aye.
Bastian,
Bastian, aye.
Canower,
Canower, aye.
Tidings.
Tidings, aye.
All right, Paul.
Hey, Paul,
All right.
Paul, don't forget the table for the employees, will you, at the back?
We'll make
For
something
lunch.
nice for them.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate your time. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks, Paul.
Take care.
Okay, next.
Okay, next tabled application, 100 Old Quarry Lane, the RAT site plan. We haven't received any major updates since our last meeting, but staff has had time. We have drafted up Part 2 EAF and an approval resolution for your consideration.
Did we do the EAF on that last meeting, or did we didn't?
No.
Okay. All right, somebody want to, this is mine, but I never like to make motions.
I'll make the motion to approve.
You got a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Tidings and Bastian.
Hetzke,
Hetzke, aye.
Bastian,
Bastian, aye.
Burton, nope. Canower,
Canower, aye.
Tidings.
Tidings, aye.
Okay, now the motion to approve?
Motion to approve. Tidings.
Bastian will second.
Hetzke,
Hetzke, aye.
Bastian,
Bastian, aye.
Canower,
Canower, aye.
Tidings.
Tidings, aye.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, action?
All right, action item, Target, 2161 Fairport 9 Mile Point Road. The applicant came back with a new material sample and new material for the front facade of the building, as well as a modified elevation. Bring it up to you here for your review. So they are proposing a new material. It is a wood-grained metal panel, interlocking panel. They're proposing to place it where the existing ceramic tiles were previously located. It is in a sort of a dark wood walnut grain, sort of in the same color scheme that they had been proposing previously. We do have Casey Lieberman with Kimley Horn on the line with us, if you do have any questions.
Casey, thanks for putting this together. Appreciate the time and effort. This, to me, is acceptable. And, you know, if everybody else is good with it, I'm good with moving forward with this. You guys?
Yeah,
Are we
looks-
good?
I'm good.
Looks good.
Okay. So I guess I'll move to approve this.
Okay.
I'll second.
Hetzke,
Hetzke, aye.
Bastian,
Bastian, aye.
Canower,
Canower, aye.
Tidings.
Tidings, aye.
Okay, finally.
All right, Casey, I'll follow up with you tomorrow with an approval letter from the board for your guys' reference.
Okay, thank you.
All right, great. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay. What else we got?
That's all we had for you guys
We got
tonight.
nothing.
That's it?
See, you drove all this way, Pete? At least 3 miles? Probably used more gas than you've used in 8 months.
Wow.
So if we got nothing else, then we will adjourn. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, watching. We may or may not have a work session in 2 weeks based on our
Intelligence.
agenda, which seems empty at the moment. So if not, we'll see you in a month.